behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show you. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum, echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear, the pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor, every moment is a savior, every experience is an overcome.
Well, hello to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Brain Lee's Virtual Tour Live. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. We are live on tour. Glad to have all you here in the building with me. You know, I know we usually meet at 6 o'clock, but I just want some downtime, a little bit extra a day. So listen, as much as I do, y'all always here. And I appreciate that. You know, I mean, I never want to disrespect your time, your energy, your commitment that you put in me, and that you put your time, energy, and commitment into me, and vice versa. I don't want to disrespect the time, energy, and commitment that I put into y'all. So, but we are here now, live on tour, because this morning, Lachlan Murdoch made a purchase, right, of Vox.com, New York Magazine, and the Vox Podcast Network for $300 million. Now, there's a reason why I did the thumbnail the way that I did, because these media companies are seemingly trying to expand their companies by basically buying up these digital media companies like their power-ups in a video game. And so I'm going to explain to you the actual reason of why Lachlan Murdoch bought Vox.com, the Vox Podcast Network, and New York Magazine. I'm going to tell you the exact reason why, but I have to dog walk you through it. Or as they say, I got to take you through there or for you to understand. So let's get to it, because higher is waiting, low is available. But either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do. You hear that virtual tour music? Yes, you do. And then there is, hey, everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. Let's get to it. I'm going to kick off this by playing this clip right here. This is Byron Allen sitting down with Bloomberg TV. So give me one moment, y'all. Here we go. I have to zoom out for a minute. Wait. There we go. No, gotta reset it. I hate when it does that shit. Give me a moment, because this is a very important clip that's going to help us understand where we are in this conversation. All right. All right, here we go.
You're acquiring a majority stake in BuzzFeed.
Yes.
Why?
BuzzFeed is a phenomenal brand. Mm-hmm. It's magnificent.
Still?
Oh, yeah. It's been around for 20 years. Jonah Peretti has done a great job. Everybody knows BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
And HuffPost.
HuffPost is part of that.
Oh, yeah. And Tasty. These are great brands.
Yeah.
I invested a little over $150 million to build out a streaming app called Local Now.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Local Now. So Local Now uses artificial intelligence and proprietary software to curate, aggregate, and stream super hyper local news, weather, sports, and traffic. Geofence to your zip code. Yeah, it is magnificent. Here's the problem. No one knows about it. Now, here's the other thing. We've won Best Streamer twice. Let's pause.
Yeah.
Let's appreciate that moment. We've won Best Streamer twice. Okay, we beat Netflix, we beat Amazon, we beat Hulu, we beat Paramount Plus. We beat them all twice. No one knows about it. Now, I'm going to take that technology, I'm going to marry it. I'm going to marry it with BuzzFeed and HuffPost. Now they're in the streaming business. 30,000 movies, TV shows, and documentaries, over 600 fast channels, 400 ABC, NBC, CBS affiliates providing their local news. Overnight, they're a major streamer. And this is the perfect intersection of free streaming, premium content using AI for free.
Now you're acquiring a majority.
So I wanted to play that clip for you all because Byron Allen is correct. When you think about free advertising, streaming television, that's what FAST stands for, right? And of course, advertising video on demand television. You think about Pluto TV from Paramount Plus. You think about Tubi from Fox. You think about Xumo, which is in a partnership with NBC Universal and Chart Communications. We were supposed to be getting WBTV. By the way, shout out to some people here, like comment, share, subscribe. Glad to have out here. We were supposed to get WBTV from Warner Brothers. Never got that. We have Roku, right? The Roku channel. I wish TiVo would have evolved. I think their streaming stick is still amazing. And without TiVo, we wouldn't be where we are. So shout out to TiVo being the pioneer in the whole media game. And Disney had the ABC app, which had free advertising streaming television inside the app with the different channels. But of course, they stupidly got rid of the ABC app because they're trying to get everybody onto Disney Plus. Now there is an update that the Hulu app is not going anywhere. You should have did that from the fucking damn beginning, okay? So the reason why I say that is because Disney does not know how to do adult content. That's why they need the Hulu app to stay around. That's why they need the Hulu app to be a separate platform. They don't need to fold it into Disney Plus. Disney Plus is for kid and family content. Hulu is their adult content. And then ESPN is their sports content, right? So I wanted to play that because I do believe that free television is going to be the future. Like right now, you're watching this for absolutely free, right? I'm live right now all around the world. I ain't got to wait to be on at 8/7 Central on ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, and CW. And with streaming, right? Let's just say if I was on Netflix or on Starz, right? Because I'm live, of course I go live at that time slot. But the good thing is, after the show is over, you have that on the streaming platform forever, right? You can go back and watch it anytime you want to. So, like I said, linear television showcases what people could be curious about. Streaming reflects what people embrace. Linear television showcases what people could be curious about. Streaming reflects what people embrace. Linear television showcases what people could be curious about. Streaming reflects what people embrace. So with Byron Allen kicking off our tour here, let's get into this. This is from Deadline.com. Fox Corp, long streaming skeptic, steps into the arena with the launch of Fox One. Okay. All right, here we go. After years of skepticism about streaming, Fox Corp is finally taking the leap in packaging its linear TV networks into a new direct-to-consumer service, Fox One. The new service officially launches Thursday. Executives showed it off for media last week in an event led by CEO Pete Distad, a former longtime Apple executive, looking to blend the poetry of live TV, especially in news and sports, with the ease of on-demand streaming. The new offering is bold, it's intimate, and it's built around the moments that matter most. Distad said, Fox has maintained a disciplined content strategy since 2019, primarily focused on live news, sports, and quality entertainment programming. He said, alluding to the year when Fox emerged from the former 21st Century Fox after that company was mostly acquired by Disney. Fox Corp went on to acquire a free ad-support outlet, Tubi. There it is. And grow subscription service Fox Nation, but has generally and sometimes vocally avoided the streaming wars over the past few years. While staying on the sidelines has in some ways enabled our continued success, Dastad said the company decided at the start of this year to more aggressively seek those outside the bundle. He said the company has its eye on the roughly 65 million U.S. households identified as cord cutters, and cord nevers, right? So basically, cord cutters is cutting the cord to cable, and cord nevers is never going back to the cord, basically. Built around the bedrock linear networks, the new streaming outlet layers in artificial intelligence enhanced search capabilities, podcasts, shorts, and other 21st century staples. That reminds me of Red Seat Ventures that is owned by Fox, that they produce podcasts. Clock that T. Clock that T. Clock that T. Clock that T. I'm gonna make a loop-de-loop and pull rather than make your shoes look cool here in a minute. Just in the words of John Murray, just hold on a little while longer. Fox One, which brings together linear networks like the Fox Broadcasting Network, Fox News, Fox Sports 1, Big Ten Network, Fox Business, and others, plus local stations, is priced at $20 a month. The service has formed a bundle with ESPN's direct-to-consumer service, which is also launching Thursday, that will light up in October. Both companies have been squeezed by the shrinking of the conventional bundle, which has seen pay TV levels fall from a peak of around 100 million households a decade ago to below 70 million today. That's still a lot of people when you look at 2026. And honestly, too, to tell you the truth, people are falling in love with TV again. There are some shows that people do tune in for television, but they have to go beyond just the fact that it's on TV. There has to be a way for social media to be that second screen to the experience, right? Both Fox and Disney have declined to offer precise subscription targets for the services, which they characterize as complementary of linear offerings. Fox Brass has said Fox One should accumulate single-digit millions of subscribers in its initial years. Recall the go-go days of 2019 before the pandemic, when Disney Plus drew 10 million signups in its first day. Though town subscriber numbers is now passe, as Wall Street fixates on profitability and engagement, along with their direct-to-consumer availability. The services are offered at no extra charge for paying customers of cable, satellite, and teleco operators. So this is interesting, because remember how I talked about Peacock and how they had a free version of Peacock. You had to wait a week for the shows from NBC to be on that free version of Peacock. But yes, they had a free version of Peacock that is no longer around. However, I do believe that with free advertising streaming television, I do believe they will bring back that free tier. I would. And all you had to do was just have a cable subscription, and then you had Peacock for free. And you had, a limited amount of content. But, I think there's always a way to expand free content by creating originals that you get access for free, like this show right here. Let's continue on. The Fox One effort has emerged from the ashes of Venue Sports, the sports streaming joint venture among Fox, Disney, and Warner Bros. Discovery was scrapped before it ever launched after unfavorable ruling in an antitrust lawsuit by digital pay TV provider Fubo. As part of the settlement, Fubo has agreed to be acquired by Disney, so that means Hulu plus Live TV is folding into Fubo. Okay, we talked about this many times on Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. Meanwhile, the joint venture partners have poured tens of millions of dollars into building the ill-starred service. Asked by reports that the remnants of the venue service were useful in the development of Fox One, Dicestead replied, "We did leverage some of the venue technology. The service also drew on resources from Tubi and other digital operations already under the corporate tent." Dicestead said the goal is to deliver a unified experience to viewers. People are tired of jumping between apps. That objective is also fueling the push to pursue additional bundle opportunities. Asked about what distribution partners make up a new product that allows or even encourages customers to cut the cord, Dicestead maintained that Fox landed on a distributor-friendly and customer-friendly approach. In distributors' view, he added, "We're essentially we're just another channel. We're not undercutting the price. We got a price point that's in line with the prices that they're offering to their customers across their channels. We're selling the same product in general. Don't expect a new line item for original programming on Fox One. Don't expect a hefty new line item for original programming on Fox One. Don't expect a hefty new line for original programming on Fox One." I want you to keep that quote right up here, right up here, right up here. I want you to keep that quote I just said right up here, right up here, right up here, right up here, right up here. You keep that. Let's continue. Dicestead said he knows that Fox CEO Lachlan Murdoch has already signaled to Wall Street in his public comments that spending will be modest and measured, at least in the early going. What he means is we're not going to go out and spend billions of dollars on original programs specifically for this platform. Dicestead said we already spent billions of dollars on programs for our ecosystems across cable, broadcast, and digital. We're just extending that now and taking it into an audience rather that currently isn't there. Fox One is now available on Apple iOS, Android mobile, web, fox1.com, and connected TV platforms including Roku, Amazon Fire TV, which they had freebie back in the day. Before that was IMDb TV, but that's no longer around. And Prime Video channels, Apple TV, Google TV, Android TV, Microsoft, Xbox, Samsung, LG, and Vizio. Existing paid TV customers can authenticate within the Fox One platform for no additional cost. So if you have a cable subscription and you want to watch Fox, all I gotta do, I have Uverse, AT&T Uverse. All I gotta do is go in, connect to Uverse. I can watch Fox One for free. Okay, so there is there. Let's see the 4 comments. Including Fox News is just a terrible idea. It's far too polarizing. I'm guessing most people just want Fox Sports 1 and Fox Sports 2. We want to try so we can up Hulu. Most everything on Hulu can be viewed elsewhere cheaper except Fox Business and Fox News and Fox Business. Now, for those of you who don't remember Hulu was the answer to Netflix. It was the network. It was the legacy media's answer to Netflix, rather. So it was Disney, NBC Universal, and Fox, right? So there was a thing going on between Disney and Universal, NBC Universal, to buy out NBC Universal stake to own it 100%. And Fox has always kept their content on Hulu because not just because of the 21st Century Fox, but it keeps the costs lower because it's up to Disney to maintain the platform, and it's just a licensing deal, right? So no original program, the ability to watch Fox shows for free on Hulu and Fox, but hey, pay us another $20 a month, good Lord. Will their Fox shows continue to be on Hulu? That would be a big loss for them. People who actually watch them likely won't want a sports/news/sports streamer for another $20 a month. So to break all this down right here, what's even the point of Fox One? From what I read, Fox One is basically a streaming service that will combine the contents of Fox Sports, news, and TV, which can already be seen on other streaming sites. So I don't see the point in Fox One unless they create original content. They're a little late to this streaming subscription market. It's basically Fox's attempt to appeal to cord cutters and cord nevers. It's $20 and doesn't have any original content because it's supposed to take away from people who want to watch Fox. It's just all Fox content bundled into one neat place. People who don't watch cable, it isn't supposed to compete with Disney, Netflix, or Apple. That's what Tubi is for. Perhaps the dumbest, most ignorant post in the history of Reddit. And there's a lot more other ignorant posts than that, but never mind. This is literally the reason Fox Corp stayed for making the service. Learn how to research before commenting. I love when the most ignorant people in society tell people to do their research. Fox is the #1 cable channel for Pete's sake. It has the Fox shows, i.e., rich content, sports, and designed for people who don't want to pay $80 a month for YouTube TV. For a bunch of channels they never watch. Still calling people cord cutters is ridiculous. Anyone who pay for traditional cable TV are fools. And all of these networks you mentioned also have their own streaming service. Frankly, the San Francisco challenge hard to believe anyone so pathetic, clueless. And then it just goes on and on and on and on and on right here. But I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this whole thing. It's apparently clueless. You're clueless. You're the clueless one. I'm using the exact wording and reasoning from Fox press release about the service. So you are perhaps the dumbest ignorant people of all of red. Put the phone down, get a job on the way, dumbass. Oh my lord! But that's not what it is. So maybe do your research before posting about something you clearly know nothing about. It's designed for people who primarily watch Fox News but don't want to have to pay for a buffet of channels at much higher cost. I haven't, and I know exactly what it is. When the entirety of your knowledge about something is a press release, you obviously didn't even understand. Maybe don't spread the misinformation like you know something. I love how you double down on your ignorance, though. So how are you gonna call me wrong, ignorant, and still be wrong? Fox One is a direct to consumer streaming service. It's not for cord cutters to access live on-demand content from the Fox portfolio, including Fox News, Fox Sports 1, Fox Sports 2, Fox Weather, Big Ten Network, and others. So here's the thing, right, with this. Press releases do matter. Right. Because press releases, they are the foundation of everything that is promoted in media, right? So if you want to know anything going on in media, find a press release and then, follow that trail. You know what I mean? Hello, Sylvie. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. With all that being said, I want to bring your attention to something. Now, we talked about this as well on Braylon's Virtual Tour Live, right? So here is this press release right here. Fox Entertainment introduces Fox Creator Studios, new creator-led digital first division to partner with next generation talent, developing new formats, building the future of global intellectual property, and reaching audiences where they are. Studio launches with food vertical, uniting the world's most influential culinary creators, global icon Global Ramsay, and YouTube sensations Roseanne Pansino, Jolly Store Food Theaters, and Lil Remy Food. Fox harnesses production, sales, and distribution strength to power creator brand growth and monetization. This came out January 7th of 2025. Fox Entertainment today announced the launch of Fox Creator Studios, FCS, a new digital-first division designed to partner with the world's most innovative creators and develop the next generation of global entertainment formats, intellectual property, and talent. The new studio debuts with a focus on food content and inaugural roster boasting some of the world's most influential culinary voices, including Gordon Ramsay, Roseanne Pansino, Jolly Sort Food. Oh, I said Jolly Sort Food. I meant to say Jolly then Sort Food. My bad to both of those content creators there. Food Theaters and Lil Remy Food. Fox Creator Studios brings together leading digital talent across key verticals, beginning with food. So that means technology will be on the way. Audio will be on the way. Music will be on the way. Film will be on the way. Alcohol. I'm trying to think. The alcoholic industry, bar rescue, home will be a vertical, lifestyle will be a vertical, commentary will be a vertical. So, but they're beginning with food to build a powerful long-term creative engine for collaborating with top creators to develop original content formats and franchise-ready intellectual property. Fox's world-class production capabilities, premium ad infrastructure, including its industry-leading sales team and global distribution network. The studio will invest in funding, testing, and building scalable content that can travel the world across all platforms. With its future on the focus of career-led entertainment, Fox Creator Studios is positioned as a preferred creative and growth partner for digital native storytellers globally. The Fox Creator Studios mission is to build on Fox's history of transforming talent and formats into cultural phenomena. while embracing the platforms and production models shaping today's audiences. By combining creator innovation with Fox's scale, infrastructure, and expertise, Fox Creator Studios will unleash a powerful new wave of digital storytelling for global buyers, viewers, and fans. At the same time, creators will be empowered to grow their brands by diversifying revenue streams, reducing algorithm dependency, and tapping into new, meaningful business opportunities. Creators are today's production companies, storytellers, and superstars. Said Rob Wade, CEO of Fox Entertainment. They command massive audiences, build genuine fan communities in real time, and redefine what global hits look like. At Fox Creator Studios, we're backing the next generation of talent by investing in creators, growing their brands, and helping them develop new intellectual property while expanding their reach on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and every platform worldwide across every genre, and together building long-term cultural operating systems. Fox Creator Studios' first vertical is food, a category where Fox has long set the standard through its enduring partnership with celebrated globally iconic chef Gordon Ramsay, alongside Fox Entertainment Studio Ramsay Global. Fox Creator Studios will build on the strength of this rapidly growing category by unifying a curated group of leading food creators to extend their reach, elevate their brands, and engage audiences on a global scale. Together, through this ambitious effort, Fox Creator Studios will deliver high-quality premium content designed to captivate audiences across medium and platform agnostic channels worldwide. The studio has already signed on the world's most influential and innovative digital culinary talent, starting with the world's largest culinary creator, celebrated chef Gordon Ramsay, whose social media presence extends 115 million loyal followers across all platforms globally. And in addition to Ramsay, Fox Creator Studios' dynamic inaugural roster of creative partners brings a distinct style and on to Fox's growing food ecosystem, and that includes Rosanna Pansino, a beloved baker whose high energy, creative culinary content brings joy to nearly 20 million home kitchens with billions of views that span baking challenges and multiple recipes. Jolly, comprised of the British duo of Josh and Ali Kendall, whose joyful cross-cultural exploration of global flavors has built a community of nearly 5 million fans worldwide. Toward Food, a collective of lifelong friends whose collaborative, challenge-driven approach to cooking has earned nearly 3 million subscribers and inspired a global audience through accessible recipes, food, travel, and inventive storytelling. Food Theorist, a curiosity-driven channel that applies investigative myth-busting storytelling to food culture and trends within science, history, experimentation that resonates with their 5.5 million subscribers worldwide. Lil Remy Fu, a viral food creator, turning snack culture and trendy recipes into crave-worthy content, with playful, fast-paced shorts. Lil Remy's audience has grown to 3.4 million subscribers, attracting a highly engaged youthful foodie audience, singularly authentic, cross-platform, community-driven. These creators represent the next wave of Fox Food Entertainment, or Foodtainment, and align with Fox's mission to champion new voices and formats that connect with audiences everywhere. Additional vertical offerings are in development and will be unveiled in the month ahead, reflecting Fox's deliberate phased approach to scaling the new studio across key fan passion points and online segments. So, with that being said, these are the two contacts here if you want more information. Alexandra Gillespie at 212-556-2460. That's 212-556-2460. That's 212-556-2460. And Andrea Gillespie at fox.com. Or you can contact Gene Gerwin at 310-369-2843. That's 310-369-2843. That's 310-369-2843. Or you can contact Gene Gerwin at fox.com. Now, this is on top of what Tubi is doing with the Creator Academy. Mr. Beast is on Tubi. Mr. Beast is on Tubi. Mr. Beast is on Tubi. So, let's recap what we have established here. Fox Sports 1 is basically a streaming service that's just basically aggregating all content to one place, right? And we know that they are not going to be about joining the ranks of Netflix and Disney Plus and Hulu and HBO Max and Discovery Plus and Paramount Plus and all the other streamers, right? They're going to just keep their costs low. right? And Fox Creator Studios, which they said that they're going to utilize this powerhouse of the studio, rather, across all of their verticals. You saw all the verticals that I put in my description box in terms of hashtags, right? Now, let's get to this. Lupa Systems acquires 3 major divisions of Vox Media, rather. Vox and Fox sound the same, y'all. Don't at me. New York Magazine, Vox Media Podcast Network, and Vox, right? So Lupa Systems, James Murdoch's media and technology holding company, has agreed to acquire New York Magazine, the Vox Media Podcast Network, and Vox from the digital media group Vox Media. The property is known for editorial excellence and deeply engaged audiences. Will operate as a subsidiary of Lupa Systems called Vox Media. Eater, Pop Sugar, SB Nation, The Dodo, and The Verge are not included in the transaction. These divisions roster of influential journalists, top-rated podcasts, and neutral brands with large footprints, together with the group's iconic bi-weekly print magazine, will give Lupa exceptional new reach across platforms, fitting neatly into Lupa's growing global portfolio. Okay. So, this is all you get. Go to the website, this is it. They ain't telling you what they got. Right, so, but I'm sure if I look up Lupa Systems right now, so here it is. Here now, this is interesting. So right here, so they have AWA Publishing and RAIC Labs. So let's see what RAIC Labs is all about. This is what it is here. RAIC Labs offers a comprehensive suite of solutions for visual data analysis, enabling you to search and monitor your imagery with unprecedented speed. So you have that, and then AWA Publishing. So this is AWA here, right here, artists, writers, and artisans. So this is a production studio here. So they do different animes, right? Okay. And this is why you just gotta be still, right? Because it says a private company, but like somebody was going to actually have, you know what I mean, of what was going on. And if we look here, they have invested in 40 investments. Now, of course, you can get the full list here, but you don't have to pay for it, right? But let's keep all this in mind, because out of my rambling comes greatness. Just give me some time. Like I said in the words of John Moore, just hold on a little while longer. Let's go back to the release here. Well, not the actual press release, but let's go back to this article rather, okay? So, with that being said, this acquisition aligns well with our existing holdings and investments, reflecting both our interest in the forward edge of culture and our deep commitment to ambitious journalism and agenda-setting conversations, says James Murdoch. It will allow us to apply new tools across the businesses we are building, adding substantial production, distribution, and editorial capability to our group. Lupa's acquisition of New York Magazine, including its must-read verticals, The Cut, Vulture, Intelligencer, Strategist, Curve, and Grub Street. Vox brings multi-platform leadership in video, text, and podcasts like Today Explained, the Vox Media Podcast Network, home to shows such as Pivot with Kara Swisher and Scott Galloway, Criminal, Where Should We Begin with Esther Pearl, has been the fastest growing business within Vox Media and will immediately put Lupa at the top of the podcast field, which now reaches 58% of Americans monthly, according to Edison research, including 2 out of 3 people between the ages of 18 and 54. That's that sweet spot for advertisers. The new Vox Media will be led by Jim Bankoff, who co-founded Vox Media and has led its growth since its early days as a network of a dozen grassroots sports blogs. He will be the CEO of the new company upon closing. Rather, I couldn't be more thrilled to partner with James and Lucas Systems. Each one of these Vox Media divisions are marked by strong relevance with audiences, its commitment to quality, and its enormous growth potential. We are incredibly proud to have built and scaled several of the leading media properties of this generation. Together with Lupa Stewardship, we are primed to be the best home for talent and the most dynamic media company of this new era, said Jim Bankoff. Lupa's acquisition of the Vox Media properties brings together 2 groups that place a premium on being at the center of the cultural conversations. Lupa's holdings include MCH Group Arts Basel, which sets the global art agenda at its annual events in Paris, Basel, Miami, Hong Kong, and Doha, and Tribeca Enterprises, the media entertainment company co-founded by Robert De Niro and Jane Rosenthal, which I believe that also includes the Tribeca Film Festival, if I'm not mistaken. Through Bodhi Tree Systems, Lupa also holds a material stake in India's leading streaming entertainment sports platform, JioStar, with a viewership of over 750 million people. Let's continue on. James Murdoch has deep experience in media, having served as CEO of 21st Century Fox, as well as Europe's Sky B and Sky PLC. Before that, he was the CEO of Asia Star TV, which he built out into one of the region's top news, sports, and entertainment franchises. Since founding Lupa, James Murdoch has partnered with Uday Shankar to create Bodhi Tree Systems, which houses media and consumer businesses in South Asia, with particular focus on India's robust market. He and his wife, Catherine, have invested more than $50 million through their foundation, Quadrum, in support of better journalism, including founding Sideline, a service that connects journalists to scientific expertise in the American Journalism Project, which supports local journalism with better business models. They were also founding investors in the Bulwark. Since its founding, Vox Media has grown organically, launching new media brands, including Vox, and through target acquisitions. Vox Media was early to podcasting and nimble forward thinking in building a podcast network that positioned the company at the vanguard of a fast-changing media landscape. Vox, under the leadership of editor-in-chief Swata Sharma, has grown a membership program with tens of thousands of paying subscribers, a thriving YouTube channel with 13 million subscribers, and podcasts, including Explainable, The Gray Area, and America Actually. I know that Carlos Watson is just like, you motherfuckers right now. Carlos, you know what you and your chief operating officer did on that Goldman Sachs call, which, by the way, give me a moment. So I want to make sure I get his name right too. Give me a moment. Ozzy, Chief Operating Officer. Samir Rao. So you and Samir Rao, y'all know what you did. Okay, I know that you're looking at all the mergers and acquisitions right now. You're just like, that's what we're trying to do at Ozzy. Because I bet you Carlos Watson low-key would like to be one of these press releases. I bet you that much. I bet you. Now, let's continue on. In 2019, Vox Media acquired New York Magazine, reinforcing and diversifying its subscription and e-commerce revenue streams, in addition to its traditional base of advertising, while continuing to push stories that drive the national conversation. Under the leadership of editor-in-chief David Haskell and Vox Media president and vice chair Pam Wasserstein, New York has thrived, challenging and fascinating, a growing leadership, building a diverse and growing business, and winning multiple accolades for the excellence of its prestigious editorial output. The Vox Media Podcast Network, under the leadership of Ray Chow, general manager, and Nishat Akura, executive producer, has grown into a portfolio of nearly 50 leading shows. and reaches an audience across tens of millions across audio, video, and social platforms. The podcast network has also amassed a growing presence at live events with nearly 50 live shows across its portfolio in 2025, and more expected in 2026. LionTree acted as financial advisor to Fox Media in connection with the transaction about Lucas Systems. Lucas Systems was founded by James Murdoch in March 2019 as a private holding company with locations in New York and Mumbai. Via contact Juliana Glover at juliana@ridleywalsh.com. So, let me continue on here just to let you guys know what each one of these are. About New York Magazine, since its founding in 1968, New York Magazine has obsessively chronicled the ideas, people, cultural events that shape our world. The beloved and influential New York brands, including the groundbreaking bi-weekly print magazine New York, has 6 thriving verticals. Intelligencer, delivering national news and sharp commentary on politics, business, technology, and the media. The Cut, covering style, self, culture, and power. Vulture, the premier site for cultured news, criticism, and service. Strategists dedicated to shopping and Smartly Curved, covering cities and city life, and Grub Street, home to food news and authoritative criticism. Under Fox Media, President Pam Washington, editor-in-chief David Haskell. The magazine has won 8 National Magazine Awards, including the 2026 Award for Journal Excellence, a Pulitzer Prize for Criticism, and a George Pollock Award, among other honors. It has a digital audience of tens of millions with a fast-growing consumer revenue business that currently boasts more than 400,000 paying subscribers, 20% of whom regularly use its app, as well as 1 million email subscribers and 12 million followers on social media. So that is New York Magazine. About Fox Media Podcast Network. Fox Media Podcast Network is one of the largest U.S. podcast publishers, home to some of the audio space's most popular and influential shows, reaching a monthly audience of tens of millions across audio, video, and social platforms. Its podcasts spark conversations, frame issues, and define the popular zeitgeist in everything from politics, technology, and business to sports, entertainment, and more. Learn about the network at podcast.voxmedia.com. And then Vox. Among Vox's many properties, the vertical that bears its name, Vox was launched in 2014 to address the disconnect between the widely reported facts of the day and a true understanding of why something happened. It developed a much more imitated explained format that delivers understanding on digital platforms, newsletters, a thriving YouTube channel, boasting nearly 13 million subscribers, and a stable podcast going today, explaining the Bay Area and the newly launched America Actually, under the leadership of editor-in-chief Swasta Sharma. It has grown a membership program with tens of thousands of paying subscribers. Media content, Lauren Stark at voxmedia.com. And then, of course, right here. So this is the news right here from Jim Bacoff right here. Fox Media is becoming 2 independent companies. Fox Media CEO Jim Bacoff shared this note with the company's staff this morning. So here we go. Fox Media CEO Jim Bacoff shared this note with the company's staff this morning. Team, I have some important news to share with you. Fox Media is becoming 2 independent companies. Lucas Systems, James Murdoch's media technology holding company, is acquiring New York Magazine, the Fox Media Podcast Network, and Fox. Those properties will form a new media company under Lupa ownership, which will carry the Fox Media name forward. I will serve as its CEO when the transaction closes. Eater, Pop Sugar, SB Nation, The Dodo, and The Verge will make up a second independent company under a new corporate name, which will be determined in the weeks ahead. Now, let's remember for a second here. Hey, welcome in, Just John. Good to see you. The wagons are circling. Media consolidation is all part of the propaganda plan. I see you, my friend. It's good to see you. We got to catch up. Love you, love you, love you. Value. Appreciate you. Hey, Phil, welcome in. Stream Master, welcome into you as well. All right. Now, remember all those cable channels, right? Of NBC. You had USA Network. You had give me a moment because I got Versant Media cable channels. Okay, so let me just bring up the channels to you all. Okay, so you had USA Network, Sci-Fi, Oxygen, E, MS Now, CNBC, the Golf Channel. Then of course you had Fandango as well. You had Rotten Tomatoes. You had Golf Now, which was, which is a platform where you can get golf tee times and stuff like that. You also had Oxygen and Sci-Fi, right? And CNBC. Now, those networks were under NBC Universal. They spun off into their own company, right? Now, Versant could be bought as a whole company, right? Or companies can buy different entities from Versant. Then you got to remember Warner Bros. Discovery. Now, Warner Bros. Discovery, to me, I think should went with Netflix. I did a whole Netflix Bros breakdown. You can go watch that after this stream, right? And we talked about the synergy of Netflix and Warner Brothers. Like, Warner Brothers has the DC characters and Looney Tunes characters and Six Flags parks all across the country. Imagine Netflix helping Six Flags rise up, right? Because you have the Netflix houses in, I believe it's Dallas, Texas. King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. Then you have Netflix Bites, which is a restaurant at Park MGM in Las Vegas. Then you also had a Netflix Cafe at the Grove, right? So Netflix is already getting to physical entertainment. They have their Tudum Global, festival where they make big announcements and stuff like that. And also, too, you have Stranger Things on Broadway, along with many other things, merchandising, all that stuff. So Netflix was already getting into their bag, right? And I showcased in that live with the Netflix buying the Redford Studio Center, how the Radford Studio Center in Studio City and then the Warner Brothers lot was 18 minutes away from each other in terms of driving. So Warner Bros. Could do all the scripted stuff. Redford, Studio City could do all the unscripted stuff. And you could just ping pong back and forth. Perfection. And perfection. Not to mention, too, I believe AMC, the movie theaters, are going to start doing live concerts as well. So theaters are becoming content theaters over time. I told y'all about this when AMC theaters were broadcasting the Milan Olympics at AMC theaters. And then let's not forget the concert films of Beyonce with Renaissance and also Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour, right? So it's interesting that these companies are spinning off into their own entity to potentially either be bought as a whole company or to be sold off individually like car parts, right? Let's keep going though. Which will be determined in the weeks ahead, which the second independent company will be under the corporate name, which will be determined in the weeks ahead, with Ryan Pauly continuing at that company as its leader post-closing. We expect this transaction to close in 4 to 6 weeks, pending customary closing conditions. Ryan, Lauren, Rabino, and I will lead the transition planning during this time. I realize there will be many questions that we will not be able to answer yet, but we will share decisions with the appropriate people first as they are made, just as we are doing today. Separating into the two distinct companies that sets up our brand, shows, business, talent, and teams to continue to lead and prosper in the changing media landscape. Each company will be better positioned to grow within a focused portfolio of complementary businesses. Uber's investments in Tribeca Enterprises and Art Basel reflect the same belief in culture, creativity, and talent that defines Your Magazine, Fox, and the Podcast Network, a business that has become our fastest growing over the past 5 years. James and Catherine Murdoch understand what we're building, respect editorial independence, and are deeply committed to this company's success. Eater, Pop Sugar, SB Nation, The Dodo, and The Verge are each in a strong place as distinct brands. We have no plans to separate them. Each will continue under its current leadership, and Ryan will keep working closely with those leaders to deliver on every brand's individual strategy. We have made real progress building a brand-led business, including a commercial structure. I was about to say commercial infrastructure, but commercial structure designed to support each brand's unique opportunity. What began 2 years ago as SB Nation has built into one of the of the premier eminent media groups of our time, a top 10 media company by audience with a premium portfolio of engaging brands as one of the largest, most influential podcast networks in the country. We started from scratch and grew both organically and through smart acquisitions, through persistent change and turbulence. Thanks to our commitment to constant innovation and quality throughout the company's history, we have pioneered new formats from blogging in our early days to the much imitate, explainer format to social videos to podcasts. We have won awards, changed lives, and served billions of people who have come to us based on trust and relevance. While it hasn't always been easy, our work has always been meaningful and essential. The media industry is at the forefront of technological, societal, and economic change. We have always adapted and led the way. And I believe authoritative work from trusted brands and talent is more necessary than ever. Our audiences find central information and community with us, delivered in engaging formats across all modern platforms. Accomplishing what we have together with you and so many others has been the greatest source of pride and joy of my career. Performance and teamwork at the highest levels with so many talented, motivated, kind of people is what defines us at this pivotal milestone. I'd like to express my enormous gratitude to all of you who have contributed to bringing us to this moment. Every day I'm inspired by what we've built, the collaborative environment we do it in, our limitless ambition. Last night, 2 National Magazine Award wins for New York Magazine, including Journal Excellence, the night's top honor, are the latest testament to the excellence. Our work has been supported by loyal and growing audiences, blue chip business partners, and advertisers, and high integrity investors, to who I am also immensely grateful. There will be external news coverage and announcement very shortly. The next several weeks, we focus on closing the deal and standing up the transition plan. For both companies, we will communicate consistently throughout. You'll be hearing more from your leaders about what this change means for you and your team. Again, thank you for your continued focus and commitment to excellence. Onward, Jen. Now, I know what you are all thinking. Braylon, what the fuck does this have to do with us? I'm so glad you asked. There is a difference between viewers and consumers. Viewers view the TV show, that's it. Then there are consumers. They want to consume the show and everything with the show. But then there's this thing called viewers in the middle, right? This is a theory that I've came up with. Viewers who are viewing the show but want to consume everything related to the show, and that's it for that show, right? Now, you ready for me to make a loop-de-loop big pull, make your shoes look cool? Here it is. What if I told you that this move to buy the Vox Media Podcast Network, to buy Vox Media, the company itself, along with Vox.com, and New York Magazine, was to fuel this, right? Hang on a second. I know what y'all thinking, Bray. You tripping. Really, am I? Fox One, your home for Fox Sports, Fox News, and hit shows, stream live on demand, all in one place. Latest news, your favorite sports, the good stuff, right? One subscription, multiple streams, right? So you can watch on Android and TV, Google Chromecast, Fire TV, iOS TV, Roku, Samsung Smart TV, Vizio, Xbox, and LG Smart TV. And not to mention, you can also watch the FIFA World Cup, the official streaming platform, right? The Indy 500. Now, would it be fair to say, oh, sorry, y'all can't even see it. My bad. Let me flip that reverse and rewind it back one more time. I got excited. What if Vox Media, right? The buying of Vox Media, Vox.com, buying Vox Media, VoxMedia.com, the Vox Media Podcast Network, and New York Magazine was to fuel this, right? Now, you're home for Fox Sports, Fox News, hit show, stream live or on demand, all in one place, right? Latest news. Okay. Your favorite sports. The good stuff, right? And you can also watch the FIFA World Cup. Now, would it be fair to say that the Vox Media Network, the Vox Media Podcast Network, do they not have podcasts that talk about news? Yes, they do. Are there podcasts from the Vox Media Podcast Network talk about sports? Yes. Do you have podcasts from the Vox Media Podcast Network talk about entertainment? Yes, they do. You know the thing about podcasts? You can stream it live or on demand. I can't hear nobody. I can't hear nobody. Let me bring up another platform that you guys may or may not know about. This platform is called AfterBuzz TV. Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro. If you don't know them, they are both legends, right? Maria Menounos has done Extra, okay? She's done anything and everything, right? And she also is the host of, Movie, the thing that's before, movie and stuff. They created the After Show Network, right? Where, like what we're doing here, they actually did this. Now, it looks like AfterBuzz TV is more of just basically a pop culture news website, it looks like. But if we go to their YouTube, which they still have their YouTube channel right here, right? The ESPN of TV talk, though. Here is this here. Let's watch this.
An online network for rabid fans where the discussion of beloved shows can go on and on and on.
It is pretty cool. How much do you guys love watching television? My husband tells me all the time that I need to get a hobby. And I say to him, listen, watching TV on my couch is my hobby. So when I found out that Maria Menounos, you know her, the host of Extra, and she was on Dancing with the Stars, that she started this after show network, I thought, A, why didn't I think of that? And B, I've got to find out more about this.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AfterBuzz TV.
Every show you have ever loved
me to create
is an after show.
Post-game wrap-up shows for TV series like Breaking Bad for die-hard fans.
I love that they're doing this on the show.
I'm amazed by how many countries our show is in. I mean, I get tweets in every different language you could possibly imagine.
We love TV and we love talking about it. So we're like, well, let's do a podcast. And little by little, it grew and grew.
Let the party rock. Hey, I'm Kathy Kelly, an AfterBuzz alum, and now I work at WWE.
Hey everybody, I'm Jackie Moran, currently the host of Us Weekly's Red Carpet Daily.
Kevin John here, former host of AfterBuzz TV.
I'm Ebony K. Williams, and I am thrilled to be able to offer this video explaining just how helpful AfterBuzz was for starting and helping shape the trajectory of my television career.
I had no idea how I was going to sort of transform my career into a fashion hosting career.
I found AfterBuzz TV after moving to Los Angeles, knowing absolutely no one and not having a job.
And that day completely changed my life. Being a part of AfterBuzz has impacted me more than I could have ever imagined.
I am so in debt to everything that is offered through AfterBuzz.
I would not be here, literally would not be here in front of this thing right here had it not been for AfterBuzz TV.
Kevin and Maria took a big chance. Like they said, let's make a network for people to become hosts.
Maria was great because she said, listen, I'm all in with AfterBuzz, but here's what I require. We need to have a place where hosts can develop and blossom and have the opportunities that we never had.
One of the reasons why AfterBuzz TV is so amazing is because both founders, Kevin Undergaro and Maria Menounos, have given so much of themselves to this place. In fact, I know that personally because they've mentored me from day one and taught me some of the most valuable lessons that I've learned in the industry and in life.
Thank you so much for being the amazing light that you are and for being a father to so many of us here in LA.
Black Hollywood Live is its own network. Yeah, I know, a black entertainment network. Okay, now, personally, could Byron Allen bring in Black Hollywood Live to Starz since Starz already broadcast shows to black and minority audiences? Absolutely. Let's continue on.
I can honestly say that no one in my entire life has ever believed in me more than you.
You are my brother, my mentor, unbelievable leader. You have changed my life in so many different ways.
All of these kids are his kids. He worries about them as much as he worries about me.
This place has turned me into the kind of person I want to be, the kind of professional I want to be.
AfterBuzz truly has taught me that you can become something from nothing.
The reason I've been on the biggest red carpets, like the Globes, the Oscars, the SAGs, is because of AfterBuzz.
If you come here and you're willing to work and you're willing to listen, he can make you a star.
I don't want to hear open. That's not good enough.
I'm in.
Open is like, I'm open. In is
I'm in.
right.
This is an incredible gift for anyone out there who wants to make it in this business. You move and you're going to literally be interviewing the star of this show. How does that happen that fast?
We have the privilege to engage directly with fans and talk about our favorite thing in the world, television.
My favorite co-hosts, hands down, are the viewers.
I feel like they know me personally.
They're like
She's
with
got,
the level knowledge. That's what I love. It's engaging in that part of the conversation.
I think AfterBuzz is kind of like a water cooler conversation.
Having a team of like-minded people with me is so cool because we're all fans of this one show.
The show means so much to them that just every opportunity to just connect with the AfterBuzz panel, people loved the show so much that they just wanted to interact constantly.
I don't have a lot of people around to talk sci-fi with, and I love the enthusiasm of your hosts about plot developments,
their scenes and their characters,
and and just talk with some great, knowledgeable people on the panel that know the entertainment business but are also fans themselves that are just passionate about the shows that we love.
And that is just the coolest thing, right? Like, who wouldn't want to do that?
Wow, what a great audience. Through our level of expertise, our love of fans, and proximity to Hollywood, we're able to bring fans closer to the shows they love.
All right, guys, so we're so excited to talk to you.
Oh, wait a minute. That woman looks familiar. Is that Janessa from Zeus TV? Let's continue on.
We're special. If you want to talk to us about it too, we'll wait.
All media is a very connected web, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies on the couch, you're getting down.
And there's no real music and people are already dancing in studio. You know we're about to have a good
I
time.
feel like the show's grown up and it's really settled into itself.
Did you have any idea what you were going to do before you walked in?
No, I always think it's funny when people say
time?
things like, "Oh, you know, you signed up for it." It's like, kinda.
Look, I'm glad that the show is a hit.
Y'all didn't even know I knew what calligraphy was.
Yeah.
We just learned something worth the day
Because
here.
your hands is party foul #1 that you're not supposed to do, and I did.
Hey, I'm Chris Jericho, and you're watching AfterBuzz TV. It's part of the greatest show you could ever watch in your life. But yet I feel kind of uncomfortable, like somebody's watching me. Snooky.
Buzz you later.
So that is AfterBuzz TV. Shout out to Maria Menounos and Kevin Undergaro. Their live tap here, I believe their latest one, 5 years ago. Now, I don't know if Maria and them are still doing this or not, and their last video was 1 year ago. I wish this was still around, right? I wish this was still around because, I would have had a phenomenal career. I tried to talk to Daryl Christian to see if Black Hollywood Live is coming back, but I haven't been able to get in contact with him. But listen, things can happen, right? I got to 1 million total views. I was about to say 1 million subscribers. That's on the way, years down the line. But, we work where we are. But I say all that to say, if I'm Byron Allen, I'm contacting Maria Menounos and Kevin Undergaro to bring AfterBuzz TV to Starz. You see, I'm calling Kevin and Maria Menounos to bring Black Hollywood Live to Starz. So now we got AfterBuzz TV, we got Black Hollywood Live, we got BuzzFeed, we got Huffington Post, we got Tasty. Those are 5 different entities into the Starz Network and streaming app. So what makes you fuckers think that this purchase of Vox Media, including Vox.com, right, because that's a part of Vox Media, the Vox Media Podcast Network, and New York Magazine is not to fuel this. I'm telling you, this is the game plan. Now, Lachlan Murdoch and James Murdoch are not going to come out here and say that this acquisition is to fuel this. Let's go back to that Deadline article at the top of the show that I read, right? Because there was a purposeful quote that I told y'all to keep in mind here. Don't expect a hefty new line item for original programming on Fox 1. Don't expect a new hefty line item for original programming on Fox 1. Don't expect a new hefty line item for original programming on Fox 1. Okay? He noted that Fox CEO Lachlan Murdoch has already signaled to Wall Street in his public comments that spending will be modest and measured, at least in the early going. That spending will be modest and measured, at least in the early going. That spending will be modest and measured, at least in the early going, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know how much this was bought for, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to let you know how much it was bought for. Okay, give me a moment, because I want you to see this. Because this is not, because like the article said, this purchase was not modest and measured. I'm sure it was compared to, other purchases that you could buy in the world media. But I just want to show you this right here. Okay, here we go. It's from Variety.com, rather. $300 million. You don't just buy something for $300 million motherfucking ass dollars if it's not going to go somewhere, which is here. I'm telling y'all, this is the motherfucking play. So if you see Vox content on Fox 1, you heard it here. Okay, that's the whole enchilada. Okay, now I had to dog walk you through that. In addition to that, you don't think that Fox Creator Studios is not going to make original content for Fox 1? So now Fox has Fox Creator Studios. Now they have Fox Media, which I'm sure they will make Fox Studios. So you have Fox Creator Studios, Fox Studios. You can have Tubi Studios, and they can make content for Fox One and for all the Fox platforms, including third-party platforms. Listen, y'all can do what y'all want to do, but I saw the move from a mile away. What do you think I do around here on YouTube? I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, y'all can do what you want to do, but I'm just being honest with y'all, right? So, man, we did that 1 hour, 8 minutes and 34 seconds. I'm gonna turn off my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have, man. So, like I said, to Lachlan Murdoch and James Murdoch, right? If this is not true, make this live demonetized. If it's not true, if what I just said out of my mouth is not true, that this purchase is to go to Fox One to help fuel Fox, demonetize the live, I triple dog dare you to do it. And do you know why that's not going to happen, ladies and gentlemen? Because Lachlan and James Murdoch are not watching Braylon Lee's virtual tour live. They're not watching this. They're not. They're not going to tell you that this is their game plan until you finally see it. You don't think that, if Fox News was a decent, in order, and accountable news organization, that Fox journalists wouldn't go on Fox News to promote their podcast or to talk about a news story, to give commentary? Of course they would. Of course they would. You don't just buy something because you're bored one day. The hell wrong with you? So, with that being said, we're going to take a little bit of a commercial break, and we'll be back with more Brainley's Virtual Tour live right after this. We are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We'll be back right after this. Roll it.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Braylon got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Braylon Lee's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Hear the whispers in the city's hum. Echoes of stories where we're from. A beat, a step, a voice so clear. The pulse of us, it's all right here. We got soul, we got flavor. Every moment is a savior. Every experience is an overcomer. Turn it up, feel the glow, let the rhythm flow. Spotlight shining, we in the zone. This is the place where the culture's grown. Stories untold, now they're coming alive. Braylon Lee got the vibe tonight. One thing to know and two things for sure. Higher is waiting and lower is available. But either way, we gotta go on tour. It's Braylon Lee's virtual tour, where the culture makes its move. Feel the love, feel the truth. This is us, this is you. From the unknown, the unembraced and more. This show, this brand and the possibilities of what can be is all here for you. I'm just a kid from the rock, trying to be a rock for people, trying to make it best they can to become. Being moved as a creator of power, to lift up all of us, not just a selective few. For the culture, by the culture, here we be. Braylon Lee, bringing life to your screen. Feel the soul, feel the truth, we're free. Trust and believe it's entertainment, news done away with. Braylon Lee, spotlight sharp like a diamond shine. We see the stars, but the stories align. Deep in the soul where the heartbeats find. The pulse of the people redefining time. And just a pro tip, people have to earn the right to hear your story. But in addition to that, people have to earn the responsibility to be a part of it. Just because we are not seen by everybody doesn't mean we are not been seen by who needs to see us. Noise equals attention and sound equals purpose. Anybody can be a creator, but it takes a somebody to be an artist.
Beyond this gate, find gardens green and epic worlds to fill your dreams.
There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward,
with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
In Disney's 102-year history, there have been many defining moments and countless achievements. Today, we celebrate another thrilling moment, the creation of a spectacular new Disney theme park resort coming to Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi is a place where heritage meets innovation, a place where we preserve our past while designing the future.
Bringing a Disney theme park resort to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi marks a historic milestone in our journey as a global family destination.
The 7th Disney theme park resort destination represents a new frontier in theme park ambitions. Our resort in Abu Dhabi will be the most advanced and interactive destination in our entire portfolio. The location of our park is incredibly unique. It's anchored by a beautiful waterfront, which will allow us to tell our stories in completely new ways. Ultimately, this project will be a celebration of what's possible when creativity and progress come together.
What we are creating with Disney in Abu Dhabi is a whole new world of imagination, an experience that will inspire generations across the region and the world.
This collaboration represents a powerful fusion of Disney's unmatched legacy in storytelling and mirrors commitment to bringing world-class entertainment to our guests.
Abu Dhabi's vision for the future is to create a legacy for generations to come.
Disneyland Abu Dhabi will be authentically Disney and distinctly Emirati. An oasis of extraordinary Disney entertainment at this crossroads of the world. It will bring to life our timeless characters and stories in many new ways, becoming a source of joy and inspiration for the people of this vast region to enjoy for generations to come.
Caesar. Just look at him. Politician. General. Author. Ruler. Man. Legend has it, he's not only stared into the belly of the beast, he's had it for dinner. Here he's free to relax, or party, or relax, or party, or relax, and party. His is a world of opulence, excess, and the occasional impulse buy. Not one to rest on his laurels, he's famous for ushering in a new age of entertainment. So, for anyone seeking a place where the sun never sets on a good time, all this awaits.
I am Caesar, and I approve this palace.
I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's. I'm loving it. McDonald's.
And I'm loving you right back so much. I had to tell you thrice. Welcome back into Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. If you buy something for the thrill, Dave Ramsey will knock on your door, cut your credit cards out. I'll give you a book called Baby Steps. Good Lord Jesus, God forbid. Want to mention one other thing, y'all. these media companies, these legacy media companies are buying digital media companies like power-ups in Super Mario Brothers. Here's the caveat to that. You ready for this? Just because you buy the power-up doesn't mean your company is going to become Super Mario. Just because you buy the company doesn't mean your company will become Super Mario. Just because you buy that power-up of a digital media company doesn't mean that your media company will become Super Mario. It takes a lot of coordination, a lot of logistics, and a lot of giving love, grace, and space for things to breathe and to grow and to form into what they need to be. So just wanted to add that caveat to it. Back off camera. So with that being said, we'll chill out here for a little bit, probably until what, 1 hour and 25 minutes. But yes, indeed. Like I said, tomorrow, y'all, I am officially off of YouTube. So unless something is happening in the culture that everybody's talking about, or if there's something that I want to talk about, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Will. If there's something I want to talk about, or if there's something that the culture's talking about. But besides that, we'll see you guys Friday for 2 new shows, one at 11 a.m. and of course one at 6 p.m. So, or maybe 8 o'clock. It depends. Because I do want to go out to Applebee's. Y'all do know I told y'all that they have all the wings, shrimp, and riblets back. I'm just like, that sounds so good. It really does. That's so good. So we shall see. And not to mention, too, it's been a mess as I had nothing but bunch of cake. And oh my God, little mini bunch of nice. I'm not going to get a big bunch. You know what? I gotta leave here Friday. Good Lord. Oh, as soon as I get off this live, I gotta do one other thing. I said something to somebody today that they would get today, so I gotta get ready to do that as soon as I get off the live, but we will get to that. But yes, indeed. Hey, 2 people now, 1 person. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I know that anytime I bring you something of this magnitude, the first thing that people gonna have is questions like, how do you know that this is the game plan? Do you truly? How did you come up to this conclusion? Do you honestly think that the vehicle that you hitched your wagon to is going to be the thing? And do you honestly believe that this story will come to fruition? Now, y'all, everything I said tonight in this live is just a prediction. Thank you, good sir. I appreciate it. Everything that I said in this live is a prediction. But as Phil Mecker, ask Florton, ask anybody that knows me on YouTube, when has my media brain ever been off about shit? Ask them. Sincerely. And like I said, y'all ain't gonna hear this anywhere else on YouTube or on social media. And the Murdochs are not gonna tell you that this is their plan. They're not. You know what I do to media companies? I make them say, oh, fuck, and oh, fuck. What oh, fuck is for, oh, fuck, this is actually a really good idea. Why did we think of this? And that company's taking notes. The other company is saying, oh, fuck. Braylon broke into our IT server. He got on a plane. He found a card. He went to our headquarters. I was about to say break into the headquarters, but no. Found a card, scanned it, literally went to our headquarters, took all the notes, took all the pictures and everything, and then he just released it to YouTube. But here's the guy. I did not do either of those things. I'm just very observant. I utilize public information, and I find the inch that's not being talked about, and I'm making them out. That's all I do. That's it. That's all kaput. Now somebody at Fox is watching this live. I would suggest taking your notes, and in the next executive meeting, talk about this. And like I said before, if everything I said in this live stream is canon, demonetize the live. Rupert Murdoch, Lachlan Murdoch, James Murdoch. Demonetize the live, demonetize the video, if that's the case. Braylon has all the gadgets to fuck all their devices. I do not. In the words of Bowser, I do not. But y'all, I would never bring you a prediction that I did not think was based in reality. Once again, I would never bring you a prediction that's not based in reality. One more time for the one more time. I would never bring you a prediction that is not based in reality. That goes against my code of ethics. Every media prediction that I've ever done on this channel has always been from what is public, combining sources, and giving it to you. That's it. That's it. That's it. Like I said, I still got to do my pitches for NBC Universal, for the NBC Universal competition. I will do a live probably next week because I've got to take my time and get those pitches in. Like I said, the deadline for that is June 14th at 2:59 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which would be 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time. And by the way, everybody, if you are trying to work with BET, the Next Gen program, you have today. I'm sorry, there we go. You have today, the 20th, the 21st, and 22nd. You got 3 more days to get your application in with BET. That Virgin Voyages application is ongoing. Okay, so back off camera. I just wanted to say that because I know that, you know, for people who may not be able to understand where somebody is coming from with a perspective like this, they're gonna be like, Braylon doesn't know what he's talking about. He's just blowing smoke. This, that, and the third. But it's like, if you bought that, let's just say if you were the CEO of Fox, you wouldn't do the plan that I just suggested? Really? So you would just want to, so you mean to tell me that you would just buy Fox Media and just call that your Red Enterprises? This is not where you come to work. This is where you come to play. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what the fuck you're telling me? You can play with everybody else. You can't play with me. I am the chemical X of media, culture, and entertainment. Okay? Back off, Kim. So yes, indeed. Oh, so yes, indeed. Phil, any final thoughts before I head off of here? I think that was everything. By the way, shout out to Phil for being here. Shout out to Stream Master. Just John. It's good to see you, gorgeous. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. It's good to see you. We gotta catch up. And SLV, thank you so much for being here as well. So let's get to that daily motivator and then head on out of here. Yes, indeed. Man, very good show this evening, y'all. Very good show. Very good show. Very good show. Like I said, when I saw it, this morning, right? When I saw it this morning, that article, I'm like, no, that's definitely what we're going to have to talk about. That's definitely what we're going to have to talk about. That's definitely what we're going to have to talk about. There's no way we're not talking about this. Right? And like I said, I do wish that there was a media network, right? I really, really do, because you should be getting this type of coverage all the time. All the time. All the time. It is a pivotal service to the people. And this is why I do what I do. You know what I mean? So that being said, let's get to the Daily Mover here. You can see a lot just by looking. Hey, boo-boo. Are you looking? Because you can see a lot just by looking. Let's get to the Daily Motivator. Get the hell on out of here. It's time for the Daily Motivator for Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. This particular place. You are not separate. All good, my friend. Thank you so much. Let me do that again here. You can see a lot just by looking. Yogi Bear. Hey, boo-boo. Are you looking? Because you can see a lot just by looking. Sounds simple, but it's very profound. Now, let's get to the Daily Motivator for Wednesday, May 20th, 2026. This particular place, you are not entirely separate from your surroundings. You are a part of your environment. It is a part of you. Your existence is always focused in a particular physical place. The attributes of that place play a significant role in your experience. As much as you might try to escape or ignore it using your thoughts, behaviors, electronic, and mechanical devices, you are situated in the place where you are. You can certainly move from place to place, yet you're always somewhere. Though you might at times be, you might prefer being somewhere else, don't let that prevent you from appreciating and making good use of where you actually are. Even if conditions are not ideal, they are real and available and have value. They are real and available to you, rather, and have value. Rather than disparaging or fighting with what surrounds you, find the good in it, the wonder, the unique beauty. Learn what it has to teach. Feel how it is to be in this particular place. Right now, you are here, and that makes this place from which you can begin to do great things. Ralph Molson. Let's talk about this particular place. I was speaking to I'm familiar with that Murdoch, right? I was speaking to Phil earlier about this theory to y'all, right? And we had a moment of the right Murdoch, right? Because there's a Murdoch that has a whole docuseries that is in a whole nother nature, right? But what I loved about that particular place was the honesty, the vulnerability, and the openness of that particular place, right? And what is interpreted to one person may be different to another, but that's not a bad thing. It is how you consume what you're seeing that is the negative energy, not how you interpret it. Sometimes you need to interpret something in order to be able to go down the path to gain understanding. That's the first thing about this particular place that I want to say to you all. The second thing is, you can certainly move from place to place, but yet you're always somewhere. I think that also doesn't just mean physically, that also means mentally, right? I believe that this YouTube channel right now is in the space where it's supposed to be. We can go from covering housewives to say media plans out loud that are really not supposed to be said out loud, all on the same channel. And while we're moving virtually from place to place in terms of conversation, the energy is still there to be curious. And I want you to recognize that within all your curiosity, don't forget your humanity. In all your curiosity, don't forget your humanity. In all your curiosity, don't forget your humanity. If you are curious about something and you get angered by it, be angry about it. If you are curious and you're confused about something, be confused about it. Life is too short to be curious and not to have a response to it. Hell, there's a black man named Stephen A. Smith that he's curious about this, that, and the third, and will say anything and everything just to have a platform. So if he can be curious and be a dumbass, you can be curious and be a smart ass. Okay. Second thing I want to tell you. Finally, the third thing I want to tell you is rather than disparaging or fight with what surrounds you, find the good in it, the wonder, the unique beauty, learn what it has to teach, feel how it is to be in this particular place. Do you all know that in 2 days, this Friday, will be 1 year since something opened? Let's roll that, shall we?
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
1 year since that's been open. And I feel like for as many reviews that have disparaged Epic Universe, people have been fighting about Epic Universe, this, that, and the third. In this particular place of Epic Universe, there has been more good, more wonder, and more unique beauty than what anybody could conjure up. Isn't that an amazing thing? We say we want progress, but yet we attack the process to get there. We say we want progress, but yet we attack the process to get there. We say we want progress, but yet we attack the journey to get to that progress. This Friday, a park is celebrating a 1-year anniversary that took many years to build. It was the first park that opened up in 25 years. So you can either complain that there's nothing new to see, or in the words of Rafiki, you can look beyond what you see and be open to what's in front of you. And with that being said, everybody, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you weren't born special, because you are always born a blessing and trust. You may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why it's one thing to call yourself, it's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. And hopefully by spending time together, Roz, we're great together. Now, always remember, we're doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or child, you're just recognizing that, hey, listen, just because moves are being made does not mean you have to downplay your energy of seeing that move or the moves being made. Make sure the replay is not just for you to watch it, not just for you to listen to it, but if you want to experience it again, I love you, I value you, I appreciate you all. Always remember, see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it, or see love you gotta give it. Wherever obstacles you've overcome, wherever success you have achieved upon this particular day, I'm extremely proud of you, but no one else is proud. Be proud of your damn self. And finally, y'all, I want to talk to all the dreamers out there, all the doers, all the young people. I just want you to know something. If somebody says you talk too much, if somebody says you're weird, you're this, you're that, and the third, just know that's an internal reflection of how broken they are, how damaged they are, and how their mama and daddy never gave a damn uck or ish about them. They need to be swallowed for a one night stand, and they were not. So because of that, we have to deal with the hell. But recognize the work you're doing now does matter. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not important. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not smart. Don't let anybody tell you that nothing's impossible. Because you know what you can say? Well, if nothing's impossible, how are you standing here? How am I standing here? I can't hear nobody. It's always the ones that ain't got no traction, no motion, no anything, telling you what you should and should not be. They ain't got shit going on for themselves. Do you hear me? Because, like I said, seeing kids grow up nowadays, I feel sad for them. You get bullied just because you exist. You ain't loved enough at home. That's not that kid's problem. That's not that adult's problem. You get big mad because somebody stands up for themselves. And listen, to all the kids out there, there will be some kids and adults that know who they can be, but they will just do anything to be acceptable. Like I said, there's some content creators that they used to cover actual things, but now all they do is just they wallow in shit of Carissa Shields, Rashawn Rock, and Remy Ma, knowing that all three of those women are richer than that content creator talking about them. And y'all, I'm not saying you can't talk about them, but good damn. Is that all you got? It's like game 7, and it's like, damn, I wish I could have shot one more shot. Well, the game is over. It's just like walking around, in a park. Oh, it's so hot. Man, I'm sorry. I forgot I had this water bottle. If you have purpose, be about that purpose, or move the fuck out the way for everybody else to be about something. Can you do that shit? Because damn, some of y'all are all dried up and washed out. And guess what? You are that because you ain't got nothing going on in reality. So you got to come on here virtually to get it. I can't hear nobody. My mama has always said, money and circumstances don't make you who you are, just amplifies what's already there. So if you are already shit before you get on social media, you will be bigger shit when you get on social media. But if you are good people before you get on social media, you will be gooder people when you get on social media. It's not money that's the root of all evil. It's the love of money that's the root of all evil. If you're wondering why you have an audience that's paying attention, but they're not connecting with you, that's because you're doing anything for attention and you're not doing something for a fucking damn purpose. Commercial break and fireworks are coming your way for the day that was, for the day that's to come, and for the blessings on the way for you, me, all of us, as a society, as a people, as a culture. I feel the love that's in it right back to you. And Phil says, as of now, went from 5 to 9 subscribers. It's slow, but sometimes you have to be patient. The race is not given to the swift nor the strong. It's to those who can endure. Because some of y'all will get quick Zeus money, while others of us will have long generational money of ABC money. Because we know how to be diversified and not just a one-trick motherfucking ass pony. I love y'all. Good night. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, if what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond to me. Don't wait for no day to come up. This, that, and the third. If what I'm saying ain't true, don't respond to me. But if you do respond, it must be true about your bitch ass or your mitch ass to some damn degree. A fifth, quarter, or a half of it. But if you are the shit, you shouldn't be concerned about what other people say. But if you are concerned about what other people say, maybe you weren't shit to begin with. Bye, y'all.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Are video games getting too expensive? This episode, we want to find some common ground because the CEOs want to raise the price even more.
Not with these broken-ass games.
$5 million. That's how much San Andreas costs to make. Is it their fault for selling or our fault for buying?
Corporations claim all this stuff. Devs say otherwise.
Sports gamers, cozy gamers, whatever you call the people who play Power Wash Simulator.
I think it stings a little bit more because I'm spending my actual money and my mom is not. Imagine they get rid of all movie theaters and then charge you the same price to watch the same movie at home.
That's like every streaming service. It doesn't have to be the longest of games, but am I having fun with it? This is Lex. I'm Ronell. Let's get right into it.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing.
I've been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon, shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content. I have been moving on my own accord, covering Black culture. There is more to life. I heard that, friend. Braylon. Shout out to Braylon. Make sure y'all go follow Braylon in case y'all haven't. I love your content.
Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child, Braylon been over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.